We'll continue to cover, obviously, the events in Israel, but there is other news tonight to get to. Just when you thought the dumbing down of America couldn't get any dumber, well, now Louisiana's Board of Elementary and Secondary Education has figured out a way to have universal graduation, diplomas for everybody, and there will be no more failing schools. That would be great, because 1 in 5 kids in Louisiana do not graduate from high school. The proposal, published in the Louisiana Register, aims to allow students not meeting the current graduation standard to complete a project or portfolio that their teacher would grade. With a passing grade, students would receive a diploma and, wait for it, that would count towards their school's accountability rating score. In other words, the teacher and school now decide what kids graduate, so we can forget tests or objective standards. It's much like the program we told you about 2 weeks ago that changes the SAT in the name of equity. The dumbing down of America and its predictable results. Our latest example comes from a New York Times op-ed lauding the SAT's relaxed standards. The SATs will be different next year, and that could be a game changer. This is all according to Adam Grant. He's a noted proponent of unleashing hidden talent and potential by changing standards. Trish Regan's here, host of The Trish Regan Show. I can't figure out who these groups are trying to help. Are they trying to help themselves so the graduation rates go up? Or are they trying to help the students who, in the end, are just going to get hurt by having lower standards? No,
they're totally trying to help themselves and make themselves look more appealing, right? Oh, look at our graduation grades. Isn't that? Yeah, I've followed this for years, Leland. I remember doing a story for CBS News years ago on how kids were being passed along class to class to class, year to year to year, that couldn't read, that could not read. And I said, well, how do you make it from 5th grade to 6th grade or 6th to 7th? And the answer was, Leland, no teacher wants to deal with it. So they just pass them on. Somebody else's problem. And this is what these schools are doing. We're going to have them all graduate. We're going to look good. It's going to be somebody else's problem, society's problem. When you've got things like equitable math, so now we rethink the standards. I guess they don't want us to know that $33 trillion in debt is actually $33 trillion in debt. Or you say, okay, everybody's going to be in the honors class this year because we'll all feel better. What you're actually doing simultaneously is hurting those kids that actually could be the game changers, that could be the ones that are the scientists and the intellects that will lead to great new discoveries. Now you're disenfranchising them, all in the name of equity. Well, by the way, you've done nothing, absolutely nothing to help those kids that need the extra help so that they can legitimately make it into the honors class.
Yeah, look, and you also can't help the kids, right, who end up who are going to need to just function in society. Forget the honors class, just basic reading and writing. We know that reading. We saw what happened in Mississippi. We've covered it extensively when they actually put real standards back in. It was minority kids who, by far, were benefited from it. Test scores declined in 13-year-olds. I got about 30 seconds. Reading down 4 points, math down 9 points, the lowest since 1990. Is there anything that turns this around?
I think there's a lot of things. It's hard to answer in 30 seconds. I mean, parents, parental involvement, family, community, all these things that help boost a child. But I think the reason you're seeing such incredibly low scores, and this is across the board, and by the way, across socioeconomic groups, across race groups, it's because of what happened during COVID, that shutdown that led to so many kids falling behind. And I don't think that changes. I think that you've got kids that are at least 2 years behind, and that's going to stay because there's no will, right, amongst the public school system to actually make up that time. If anything, they're just thinking, you know, hey, maybe we do the Zoom thing more often.
Or for the teachers' unions to admit what the problem was, right? Because in order to solve the problem, you got to admit what it was. Trish, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.